I'm on a boat. Well, technically it's a ship. A warship. Greetings, the WarOwl greets you. This video is a paid promotion for World of WarShips. Now I know what you're writing in the comments. Hey WarOwl, I respect your decision to make sponsored content and be upfront with us about it. Keep up the great YouTube videos. I went from Silver 1 to Silver 2. World of WarShips is a free-to-play microtransaction-based self-described action MMO. It's like a MOBA with things that actually exist, not colorful fairy monsters and humanoid fish creatures. If you want to try out World of WarShips after this video, we have an offer code good for the first 250 new users. You'll get 3 days premium time, 500 gold, 1 million credits, and an Aurora and Tier 3 Russian cruiser. Check out the link in the description of this video and use offer code WOWS 2016 C3. If you've played World of Tanks or World of Warplanes, this is the water temple of those. What's next? World of Spaceships? I would totally be on board, so to say, with simulating attacks on the International Space Station with Sputnik. For this promotion, did I mention that it's a paid promotion? Wargaming sent me over an account that already had everything unlocked, so I could experience the full game from the beginning and give you guys an accurate representation of it. I will say, however, that it took me many hours to actually figure out what was going on and be able to effectively help in the team battles. Even with the beefiest, highest tier vessel that was fully upgraded, I got wrecked super quickly. Because I wanted to justify making sponsored content both with you, myself, and the sponsor. Did I mention that it's sponsored content? I wanted to go the extra mile, so I took it upon myself to travel to an actual warship in order to get some sweet footage for this video, and so you can see how close to reality the game comes in its representation of the ships. If there's one thing I think they did great with this game, it's the fidelity and respect they had for the ships themselves. These things are actual war heroes, and some of them still exist. This is the USS Laffey. It is a destroyer-class vessel. They were designed for high maneuverability in order to escort larger ships. This one in particular has survived so many crazy attacks throughout its service that it's been named the ship that would not die. Oh no! Well, I guess until they let me drive it. Beyond its superior maneuverability, the strength of the destroyer in World of Warships is torpedoes. Torpedoes are slow-moving and fire in a spread. They do so much damage and are difficult for large ships to avoid. Most of my deaths were due to torpedoes. And it is a slow death, because if you see them coming and you're not in a position where you can maneuver out of the way, oh man, it's like watching a fat person fall over. They start going, that momentum, they are not stopping, and when they hit the ground, they are done. The destroyer's shells don't do very much damage comparatively, but while I'm waiting for the torpedoes to recharge, it makes sense to back up my cruisers and my battleships in combat. Shooting is all about timing. I bet really good players could get into the habit of attacking and hitting specific parts of the vessel. For me, I was happy if I hit it at all, and I found that lining up the horizontal with the horizontal of the ship's hull seemed to be the best way to get a hit.
Smoke screen set.
Oh, you are in range, sir. You come into my house and start shooting up the place? I got a friendly cruiser. I think I got a battleship on this guy too. Okay, so I've kept the aim like horizontal with the top of the hull. I'm hitting it, man. I'm not doing very much damage. I'm like the little kid following around daddy with the little poppy lawnmower outside. I'm helping daddy. You don't want to break his heart and tell him you're not actually helping, you know? Like, keep helping, bro. Man, I'm hitting this thing so many times. I think I broke one of his guns too. Oh! Get owned, noob! I think I got that.
Enemy battleship.
You sunk my battleship. I've been learning how to use these islands as cover. These guys are doing like a last-ditch effort push on a bomb site B. Is this a Hail Mary or is this a kamikaze run right now? Oh, my torpedoes! My torpedoes! Ah, get owned, noob! Yeah, you're next.
We've sunk an enemy.
You better run. Oh, watch out, you got torpedoes on the port side, bro. Hard to starboard. Hard to starboard! Oh, no! my only friend.
Torpedoes.
I will miss you. Hey, we won! This was my first win. I just wanted to show you because I was proud. Let's check out the aircraft carriers. We're here at the USS Yorktown, an actual warship. This thing is the second Essex class aircraft carrier. It means one of the big ones. The thing's a massive aircraft carrier. Has a rich history in World War II and Vietnam. It's really cool to be here. The ship I'm using in-game is the Essex. It's like the bigger brother of the Yorktown. It's the most similar ship in the game to the Fighting Lady. What's interesting is when you hop into an aircraft carrier, all of a sudden you're in RTS mode. You get an overview of the entire map, and you control your planes like you would a squad-based RTS. The biggest danger to the aircraft carrier starting out is from other aircraft carriers. Bombing runs will be your demise because you can't really dodge anything, you're just a sitting duck. Aircraft carriers themselves are like floating cities. They're absolutely massive and it's easy to get lost in one, like I did. In World of Warships, the games that involve aircraft carriers tend to be about taking out those aircraft carriers early on. In this game, I successfully scouted an enemy aircraft carrier and was able to take it out. However, my ship was sacrificed for the greater good. The game kept on going and we still had an aircraft carrier left. We also had a number of other ships, and it was a great battle. I had fun just sitting there and watching this battle unfold and sort of taking in how to win and how to get really good at this game. It seems like there's a lot of strategy that goes into it. Judging by how many times I got completely owned, judging by the fact that the account I had everything unlocked, tells me that the game clearly has a very high skill ceiling and it's difficult to get into.
Roger, this is Bluebird coming in for a hot landing. On the runway, attack gonna be tight.
Now that I'm done goofing around on the Yorktown, we move on to the cruisers. Cruisers are the jack of all trades, master of none. Well, except maybe anti-air.
Hiya!
Okay, last time goofing around on the Yorktown, I promise. Cruisers are kind of difficult to get into and use effectively in the team battles when you're starting out. They take a great deal of skill, and I had serious trouble with the cruisers. I recommend starting out with the battleship, since those are fairly straightforward. The battleship is an artillery monster. It sits at long distances and fires incredibly powerful shots, but moves slowly and can be easily dodged at very long distances by destroyers and cruisers. These are the ships that the destroyers will be trying to sneaky beaky around and torpedo. The destroyers actually have smokes that you can throw down to block vision. All in all, I actually had a fun time playing this game. I think it's well crafted, and I would probably come back and play it again if they let me keep this account that has everything unlocked and like unlimited. But anyway, I hope you enjoyed the video. I want to thank Wargaming for sponsoring this video, Patriots Point for letting me film on their historic ship, and you guys in the audience. Let me know in the comments what you thought of this paid promotion. Your choice of watching WarOwl is what has allowed me to do this as my career, and I respect your input. And as always, I'm the WarOwl, and I still have no closer.
Taking on water. Taking on water.
Wait, hold on, this is a museum. We gotta be respectful.